making some ratatouille, my method making ratatouille. To show you what I'm going to use to season up my tomato sauce. I'm going to use some Maggi cube and some Himalayan salt. Himalayan salt and Maggi cube. That's it. So, come on. Let's take a look at what's going on here. I have some oil in the pot. And we're just gonna add some salt, a little bit of salt. I don't want to put too much salt, even though it's a big pot of vegetables. So I'm just gonna put just salt alone right now, and we're gonna wait for it to like cook down in there, to just heat up. And another thing I want to say, it's always nice to always clean up as you go. See that right there needs to be cleaned. Those things need to be taken upstairs. So that's my tomato sauce. I added, I turned the fire back on medium. I started putting the oil in there. I used avocado oil, and I started putting the vegetables, and I was like, well, let me just film this. My vegetable is not as burnt as I wanted it to be, because if you look closely when you pick it up, it's like really runny. Not really runny, but it has like moisture down there. So I'm just going to transfer all of this in there, and then we'll let it cook, and we'll season it with that. It already has some pepper in there, and I just need to add that, and maybe a little salt to make sure it tastes. And then I'm gonna cook it with the pot, with the lid away, because I don't want moisture to sit in it. I want the moisture to evaporate and let only the flavor of the vegetables be in there, if that makes any sense. So that's what we're looking at right now. Oops, I put all the vegetables in there, and it looks amazing, if I do say so myself. I just need to put my seasoning. I'm salivating already, man, I'm telling you. This is delicious. It's going to be delicious. I just need to make sure that we put the seasoning. The only thing with this is I like to like crush it before putting it in there, because otherwise it's just one big cube and it sits on one place. So it's a good idea to crush it, so when you put it in there, it's, you know, it's easy to distribute it all around in the pot. Alright, one thing about tomato sauces when I make them is I really love to have some basil in it. So I have some basil in here that I bought from the store. We gotta use some of this. I love basil in tomato sauce. It's just a must for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop that up. Chop maybe about 2-3 leaves and put it in there, and it's going to bring the flavor out. And then we're gonna let everything just cook together. We're just gonna let it, you know, do its thing, and then taste it. Make sure it tastes all right. Make sure it has enough seasoning and salt, and then it should be ready. We'll just have to wait for the potato. So guys, after all that work, I just wanted to let you know that the food turned out really good and really delicious. Unfortunately, I did not take any pictures in the end to show you how it looked like presented on a plate, but it turned out absolutely delicious, and this is a meal that will impress anyone, including yourself. So here's a picture of the food I took in the pot. Enjoy.